Hey, welcome to another episode of Productive Procrastination. Today is I'm Francis. Um, Hi. If you watched this before, then you know who the fuck I am. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. Um, what is this? It's May 25th, Tuesday. Of course, that's when I do this fucking show. I wouldn't say it's more of a journal. Anyways, how's it going? Did you have a good week? Good weekend? Fun? Hmm? For me, I'm doing this really early. Actually, actually it's not that early to be honest. I usually do this show. I record this like I don't know, like 12, 1:30, 2 sometimes. But it's 11. It's not really early. It's just earlier for me. It's early enough to for me to feel a different type of energy, which is kind of tired. I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee yet. I'm still drinking it. That's yeah. That's how my day is going. My week was a little boring to be honest. What did I do? I got. Oh wait. So yeah, actually it wasn't. The weekend was boring. The week was pretty. It was fun. Wednesday we did Wing Wednesdays with my friends. It was fun, and we didn't really. You know what? We were sitting outdoors this time because we were. I mean, like most of us are vaccinated, but except for like two of my friends wanted to wait the extra two, like not the extra 2 weeks, but the 2 weeks after you get the second shot, then you're like fully vaxxed. They wanted to wait that, so we ate outside. Um, and I don't know, it was like really windy. San Francisco been really windy. It's going my allergies are going haywire, but it's been fucking windy, and it was just uncomfortable sitting outside trying to eat wings, because they're like sticky wings, so your fingers get sticky, and you need a lot of napkins, but napkins are like just flying all over the place. So we never were like comfortable. We were always like on like trying to grab a we I don't know. It was delicious wings. We just didn't get comfortable. That's a weird thing to say. Usually I don't know. You don't get comfortable. Like when you get to a restaurant, you want it's more enjoyable when you don't have to worry or any like that's why you go to a restaurant. You don't have to worry about cooking. You don't have to worry about shit, food, or getting the food. Food is served to you. But then when you're like eating and then you have to think, oh, something's gonna fly in my food, or uh, napkins are gonna fly around. Like you're just constantly worried about that kind of stuff. I don't know. It wasn't as enjoyable, but it was good. Good company, good talk. Um, and Oh yeah, and we watched the Warriors game that day. Jesus, that was Wednesday against the fucking Lakers. We fuck. No, wait, no. Yeah, that was against the Lakers. We fucking lost. Which sucked, man. And then we lost again on Friday. Yeah, didn't do anything Thursday, I don't think. And then Friday we did the whole actually go to a bar and watch the game, which was fun. We got really drunk, or at least I did. Um, and I think like two of my other friends got pretty drunk, but we lost that game too. It's a shame that the season had to end like that, with Curry having just like a fantastic carrying the whole team on his back the whole season. It's all right. Yeah, next season, it's gonna be good. We're gonna get Clay back. Hopefully he'll be 100%. He should be 100% by then, right? And I think I don't know. There's like rumors. Damn, this autofocus is whack. Um, the rumors about acquiring some free agents for next season. I think Kawhi Leonard is on the list. I hope he is, because that would be fucking awesome. All right, enough basketball. Isn't it really I don't know. A basketball. I don't usually talk about basketball on here. To be honest, there hasn't been much basketball since I started this. And I haven't been watching really. Because I usually like watching the games at bars. I'll watch games at home here and there, but it's more fun when it's at a bar. Maybe because there's alcohol there. Anyways, what else did I do this weekend? Oh no, it was fun. No, I was yeah, I met up with a group of people on Friday to watch the game. And I hung out with like two people. I don't usually hang out with these two people outside of a group. And everybody went home. Some people had work. Some people had like a longer drive home, so they left early. And then I was just chilling with them, and yeah, I had a good time. I hope that they didn't find me annoying, because usually like when I get drunk, I get really really talkative. Like really talkative. So I don't know. I hope they didn't. I hope they had a good time with me. I mean, if they didn't, they heard me talk. Well, it's not a big deal, but I enjoyed my time with them. Yeah, that was the first time like we've hung out together without a group. So we had some good talks. We were talking about music and Lil Nas X. Yeah. We were talking about Prince too. Talking about how much like I love like Prince is he's one of my favorite artists, and she said the same thing. I was like, oh cool, like, and then that's when we started talking about music, and then she was like, oh, what are you listening to nowadays? And I was like, oh, you know what, I listen to like kind of like old stuff, and I've been kind of like right now been listening to Hamilton, the musical again. And then her boyfriend was like, "Oh, dude, yeah, me too." Or like he likes Hamilton too. And then we kind of started singing one of King George's stuff. You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay. Yeah, that one. Yeah, we're singing that. That's how drunk we were. We're inside a bar. And then we kept doing more shots. Oh my god! And it was like a dive bar, and we were chatting it up with the bartender. She was like this older Asian lady, and she was really cool, and she kept pouring us more shots. I don't think she even charged us for some of the shots, and she had a couple shots with us too. Yeah, we were the loud ones at that bar. It was fun. I didn't really do much else over the weekend. Everyone was kind of like chilling for the most part. I really wanted to do something like Saturday, but the homie that I usually would do something with, he had work, and then he had like his side hustle that he had to like, he had to work on. And then my other homie that I usually hang out with, he had other engagements. So, oh, it's all right. I ended up just I watched SNL. It was like the last episode of the season, and it was fucking good. Like SNL's been kind of mostly missing some hit, but they're like stormtroopers. Like they miss every shot. But this episode was good. It was Anya. I want to say her name correctly. So it's not. I always thought it was Anya Taylor-Joy, but it's Anya Taylor-Joy. She's gorgeous, by the way. And it was Lil Nas X. That's why we were also talking about Lil Nas X the night before. But yeah, no, it was a good. It was so fucking funny. It was usually not that funny, and so every end of the season, the Weekend Update does a little segment, like they do a gift for each other where they write each other jokes without the other one seeing it, and it's fucking hilarious. This one was like by far maybe the best one they've done. I mean, if you have Hulu or the internet, you can go watch it. I think you can watch most of the you can find the clips of the episode on YouTube, so you can pretty much watch the whole episode. Good episode. I'm glad they ended on a high note. Um, yeah, that was good. And then I've been playing Call of Duty actually. The homies don't want to go out. I'm fucking logging on to COD. It's been pretty. It's a good. It's gotten good. Just a little bit, you know. I still don't like Black Ops, but this whole '80s thing, I thought it was like fucking stupid. But they added this thing where it's like they incorporated '80s movies to it. So there's like a Rambo skin, and Rambo weapons, you know, and John McClane from, you know, Die Hard, and they have a building, the Nakatomi Tower. I keep forgetting the fucking name of that, or I can never pronounce it. Nakatomi Tower from the movie, and there's like different like missions from the movie, which is pretty cool. Like you gotta, I don't know, yeah, like you got their missions like similar to the movie, and then you get certain perks and prizes if you complete them, which is really fun actually. But we did them all already, you know. But it was fun. Yeah, I've been doing that. And also like I've been just trying to catch up on like all this crypto shit that's going on. Like Bitcoin went down so much, and with that all the altcoins and shit. So it's bouncing up a little bit right now, but we'll see where that leads. So I actually bought a lot more crypto this weekend. When it was down, I bought a lot more than I should, because it just kept on going down. I didn't buy like a one big lump sum at a time. You know, I was buying like when it got down like 5% down, I bought like, you know, a little here, and then it kept on going down and down. I was like, oh shit, I gotta buy more. So I kept buying as many times as it kept going down, and then it started going back up, and I was just like, oh hey, there. So it's looking my portfolio is looking a little better than it did before, but hopefully it goes back up, or if it goes back down, hopefully the check clears so I could buy more. I think I'm going to buy more. Anyways, yeah, it was kind of a boring weekend, to be honest. Damn, I only talked about 13 minutes. God, I had nothing. See, this is what happens, you know? When you don't go out, you have nothing to talk about. I don't know. There's plenty. Oh, I did make a list. All right, so oh yeah. There's like I don't know. It's like wedding is in the air, weddings and whatnot. I have a friend's wedding that's, you know, it's coming up later this month. No, in June. I mean, in late June, which I can't wait for. It's gonna be fun. And I have another friend who's getting married, and she asked me to be her videographer. I haven't responded yet, actually, because this was just this morning, and I haven't had my coffee yet, and I was like, yeah. Anyways, what the fuck am I talking about? I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I mean, like, I would love to. I just don't have the equipment or the eye for, you know, live recording live events, you know. I mean, because it's different. Like I'll make videos here and there, but it's all like planned out, scripted, you know. And like for live events, like you have to. There's only one take. You can't ask them to like, hey, you know, can you cut the cake again? I didn't quite get that. Yeah, I don't have the eye to capture live events. That's a skill that I mean, I could work on it, but I don't want to work on it on an actual wedding, let alone like my friend's wedding. Fuck up her video. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not good with the I'm not that great with like live journalistic photography either, you know, live photography. I don't have the eye for that. Yeah, my shots like take time for me to process in my brain before I can execute, you know? Like even when I do street photography, if I see a photo in my head, or if I see the framing, it takes me several shots to get it, or like even waiting, if I'm waiting for some a particular person to walk by this frame, I like it takes time. I'm not just like point click walk away. If I do that though, I mean I do that, but the photos I don't like. I end up not liking those photos. I like the photos where I take more time to process in my brain before I try to execute. Same with like videography. Like I did like a video for in Japantown, and I've done one for like Golden Gate Park, but no, it took several takes. You know, like oh that shot wasn't quite right. I gotta do it again, and I gotta do it again, and then I gotta do it again. I actually went. Yeah, I think I told you. Like I shot some stuff on Saturday in Japantown, and then I went back on Wednesday for Wing Wednesdays to reshoot some of the things because it just didn't quite come out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I'm a plan shooter. I am gonna ask them if they want to do. I don't know if there's such thing as engagement videos. You know, like, you know how they have photography for like the photography for engagements. You know, like they just take pictures of the couple announcing their engagement. I wonder if I mean, they've already announced their engagement, but maybe they want a video just for the fuck of it. You know. I would like to do that because that I can plan my shoots. I'll have a vision in my head. Actually, the live events is so hard. I don't know how people have that eye for it. You know, I just don't have it. It's not on my I don't know, repertoire. Is that the right word? I don't fucking know. I'm not. That's a French word. I do speak a little French. Anyways, yeah. So I have to say no to her. Which really sucks because, like, I would love to. I wish I could. But I don't even have the right equipment for it. Jesus, look at this autofocus. No. you want your wedding video to have, like, this hunting of focus? No, yeah, I would definitely need better equipment, too. Maybe that would make, you know, shooting live a little easier. But still, I don't have the eye for it, you know? Yeah, so there's that wedding. There's also like one of my best friend's wedding that's happening next year, and he just told me that they're doing it at the zoo. I mean, he told me that they were planning to do it at the zoo, but they they actually went to the zoo and they looked at like the packages and stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Can you imagine a zoo wedding? Like there'll be like animals. Yeah, like I heard like you can like. They were talking about it. We grabbed a lunch, you know, yesterday, and that's when they told me. Oh no, the fucking batteries! God damn it! I have to. No. All right. I got batteries. I'm gonna try to do a quick switch. I'll keep talking while I do the battery game. I'm just gonna turn off the. I don't know if the camera's gonna. Oh, the camera's gonna fuck up. All right, I'm just gonna stop right here. Pause. It's not pausing. Why isn't it pausing? All right, and we're back. Hopefully. What was I talking about? I forgot. I was talking about the way. Oh yeah. Imagine like we had lunch yesterday, and we were talking about. What were we talking about? We're talking about the wedding possibly or the wedding at the zoo, and that's fucking awesome. Imagine like they were telling me like there's different packages where you can have like different animals come, and you can like the wedding guests can like fucking pet them and shit. Not like the dangerous ones, of course not. But I think they called them like animal ambassadors. That just seems like fun, like good fun. That would be a great wedding. I don't know, like ooh. Just, I'm actually kind of also thinking how drunk we would get, and we'd be like, oh, look at the animals. Like a fucking idiot. Oh God, I hope I don't get that drunk at their wedding where I'm just like, oh, look at the animals, like a fucking dumbass. It's like, oh. Um. Also, like, I hope they're not like. I hope there's like people watching the animals. I like, cause having like small animals just roaming around kind of freaks me out a little bit. Just 'cause, not freaks me out. It's just that I'm a tall guy, like tallish, like 6'1", and like I don't usually I'm not paying attention to the floor that much. I don't like I don't know. So my field of vision of what's directly underneath my feet or like directly in front of me is shallow, I guess. I don't know. It's very blurred out. So I'm always afraid that I'm gonna step on or hurt an animal, like a small animal, if it's not in my peripheral vision. Did anybody else worry about that? Like if there's like a small dog just running around like at the park, and I'm like, especially if I'm fucking drunk, I'm definitely not gonna see that fucking animal, and I might kick it or step on its paws, and that's not cool, man. I don't want to be that guy, the guy that steps on paws. I don't know. I hope you kind of get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, that'd be so much fun. They said something about an alpaca too. There's an alpaca package. Alpaca package. Say it like 3 times. Alpaca package. Alpaca package. It just sounds fun to say. Yeah, so there's that. So that was fun. So yeah, yesterday we had lunch. It wasn't like a big fancy lunch or anything. It was just we just went to Taco Bell. Like, it was definitely not fancy. But we went there because me and my friend wanted to try this fucking. They have this taco. It's not just a taco. It's a chalupa, but instead of like fried bread, it's a fried fucking chicken. So it's like fried chicken is the shell, and then it has all the shit inside. I was hoping there was still gonna be beef inside. That'll be like double meat, like hell meat. But no, it's just like basically a salad, like a taco salad in there, without the shell, and just like a chicken wrap. I know it sounds disgusting. It's like like Double Down from KFC. Instead of bread, it was just 2 slabs of fucking fried chicken. Same concept, but it's actually not bad. I mean, it's not the best thing. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way anymore. Like, again, to get. I didn't go out of my way. I live like right next to a fucking Taco Bell. I don't eat it as often, but I just realized, fuck, Taco Bell's like, it's not authentic. I know. I don't even not even sure if I've had like real authentic Mexican food. I think I've. I mean, like, I live in San Francisco. I've eaten in the Mission. I've had tacos there. I had burritos there. So yeah, authentic-ish, I guess. I don't know if the places I go to are really authentic. I don't know why I did it like an Italian, but yeah, no. By no means the Taco Bell is like authentic, but sometimes for fast food, fucking taco, it's not bad. It might be up there with fast food chains for me. Always been Jack in the Box was always my favorite. I know that's not. I usually go there when I'm drunk. That's the only really time I eat fast food is fucking drunk. Except for yesterday. But Taco Bell isn't open late. At least not here. At least not the one here. So it might be one of my favorites. Oh no. Oh shit. I might even put it above Popeyes. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe. Yeah. It's pretty slap. They got rid of the Mexican pizza. That was my favorite shit to get. Oh, the Mexican pizza. I don't know why they discontinued it. Was it like cultural appropriation? Mexicans can't make a pizza. I don't know. I just find that. I just find that shit funny. Um, yeah, I guess I don't know. It was delicious. I don't know why they stopped. Anyways, oh yeah. So I didn't go out. I played some video games most of the weekend, but I also did watch some good shit. Yeah, some of it good, some of it. I just watched some shit. All right. So, the new season of Master of None came out, and I really liked that show. You know, Master of None is, I don't know, it resonated with me, I guess, because I was watching that during a time where I was trying to be an actor, or at least, you know, like make some, like learn and do some acting gigs, and kind of, that was also a time when, you know, Asians weren't really being casted except for stereotypical roles. So that's what he was going through, and I was actually going through like a breakup. It wasn't like a big breakup. It was kind of like a breakup. I don't know. It wasn't really like a long relationship or anything, but it was. But I mean, like it meant something to me. So it was a little rough. So like I used that Master of None. Like I watched it and then rewatched it. You know, like I was going through the same things. So I really liked that show. You notice how I said liked in past tense. I like the first two seasons. This season was all right. It was a little too, you know, I don't know. So it doesn't even focus on Dev. It's not like Aziz Ansari's character, Dev. It doesn't focus on him at all. He's like in it in like 2 episodes, like so briefly. It's about oh fuck, I forgot her name. Her like his best friend. It follows her journey and her love story. She's you know, she's black, she's lesbian, she's a writer. Yeah. It also it was a good story. I mean, it was very artistic, almost to a point where it was a little much. You know, I don't know. Like it was filmed. I think it was it 4:3, 3:4 resolution. You know, screen size. And it had a film look to it, very soft but grainy. Visual, I'm like, yeah, it looked nice. It was a heartbreaking story, but I don't know. I mean, it was just 4 years. We were waiting for a season for 4 years. You know, a new season for 4 years, and you don't even. And you left it with like one of the biggest cliffhangers. Fucking big ass cliffhanger at the end of season 2. And then season 3, you don't even address what happened in the others, in this to the main character, the protagonist, and the cliffhanger that happened on season 2. You don't address it. And like I did binge watch it. I watched it like in one night. So it was definitely engaging, and it was heartbreaking, and you do feel for the characters. But yeah, no, I just wish it wasn't what I was looking for, I guess. But it was, as a piece by itself, it's not bad. But again, I mean, he directed it. He co-wrote and he directed all the episodes. Maybe that's why he didn't want to be in it so much. But I just wish, I fell in love with his character. You know, I wanted to know what the rest of his storyline goes. You know, I hope like they do a season 4 if they're going this route. Because what I liked about this show was like even in like season 1 and season 2, they did like an episode or two highlighting the other characters. You know, they weren't the main characters, they were the supporting roles, but then they had their own episode to talk about their journey, which I loved. But then he did a whole season of it, which was, I mean, like, yeah, it was okay. I really hope they do another season highlighting the Asian guy. It's another, I forgot his name, Alan, highlighting his backstory, highlighting his life story, and then doing another episode or another season of what actually happened to his, like, the main character. I don't know. It was all over the place. I have mixed feelings about this show. Like, it was nice and well done, but some of it was kind of a little too much. Speaking of a little too much, I also watched Army of the Dead, which was actually like it was a long movie. I watched it last night, and it was good. It kept me engaged, but there was just, I mean, I'm not, like, sometimes I'm not a big fan of Zack Snyder. I mean, there's a few movies off the top of my head that I like, 300, Dawn of the Dead, and I can't say I like any of his DC movies too much. But anyways, yeah, this one was good because he kind of has like this over the top kind of, not over the top. He visually, the visuals of the story are recognizable. He does put his stamp on it, and it works 50% of the time. Because it's kind of, I mean, I like it that he takes risks, but sometimes the risks kind of overshadow the overall, like, the actual storyline and the plot and the storytelling. This one, I think, worked. I don't know what he was using. He was using like a specific lens, and it looked like it was fucking like a f, like a really wide aperture, like super wide, because like the bokeh, the background blur, it was just insane. I don't like. I think I watched the there's like a Netflix behind the scenes kind of thing, and he was saying that he was very surprised that he got that much of the film in focus, because those lenses were just such a shallow depth of field. And I was like, man, what was the purpose of that? But I guess looking on it, it was a zombie movie, and it was like, it kind of added to the suspense, because you couldn't see what was around you. It was blurred, and it was kind of like that kind of that feel to it, because you never know what's lurking around the corner kind of feel. It was actually pretty good. So it was about, I wasn't expecting this. So it was about, like, zombies hit Las Vegas, right? They quarantine Las Vegas, so that's the only place that has zombies, right? But it's fucking filled, and they quarantined it off. And there's people that are in camps around the quarantine, because they're afraid that they're infected, so they can't come back to like regular civilization. And so they're quarantined, and they're in their campsite, while the whole zombies are trapped inside the Las Vegas Strip. And there's still, the thing is, like, so it's a heist movie with zombies, which is fucking crazy, because there's like still money in Vegas, and they're thinking about just like dropping a nuke to like kill all the zombies, but people are kind of like, hell, there's still, you're gonna nuke all that cash. So yeah, so it's a heist movie, and I was like, it was really well done. It was a unique story, but it was just like some cheesy moments that I did not like. Some of it didn't even make sense. So part of the story was like, they were gonna sneak in, walk in, because they said no. They banned any airplanes, or what do you call it? Like air traffic. They banned any kind of air traffic going in to the the zombie zone. Let's call it the zombie zone. But they'll allow, air traffic to come out. That doesn't make sense. Why would you want anything that's being quarantined to come out? You shouldn't be able to go in or out. If you go in, you're definitely not going to come back out. You could be infected. Why would anything be okay to come out of the quarantine zone? That bothered me. It was like they just made that rule to be convenient. But yeah, their plan was to walk in, and there was a helicopter on the roof of the building of a casino. Then you can chop her out. But that's like the stupidest thing. Why would they allow something to come out of the quarantine zone? Why? Why would they do that? Anyways, but that, and then there was just some moments where it was just like, oh hey, like they were about to drop the nuke. As they were gathering money, they were about to drop the nuke in like 30 minutes. Within an hour, they were about to drop the nuke. And then like this one woman, as they're, carrying the cash to get to the elevator, she has like this moment. She's just like, let's talk about our feelings. I know we could die if we don't leave right away, but let me just say that, I really like you. The fuck? Get the fuck out of there. This is a time sensitive fucking mission. And then you talk about it later when you have like the fucking millions of dollars that you just stole. Your feelings aren't going to change, right? Well, let's just fucking, I don't know, maybe she thought she was going to die. But at that moment there was no, they were getting away with. There was no fear in not surviving this because they got the money. Yeah, the bomb's coming, but all they have to do is get it to the chopper and leave. Very time sensitive. That's all they had to do, but they were gonna make it. But in this time, like, I get it if they were like inches away from death, but they were gonna get away with it if she didn't stop and have her fucking moment. And him too. God, there was like another scene at the end where they were just about to get away, and then he decides to give like this thoughtful look before he gets into the helicopter. Like, everybody's in the helicopter. Ooh, sorry, I hit the mic. Everybody's in the helicopter. The pilot's ready to go, and he's just standing there without even trying to get into the vehicle. And he's like looking, and then he smiles, like, oh, isn't this great? Like, let me just take in this moment. No, get the fuck out of there. Oh, it was so needless. Yeah, those things bother me. Sorry. Those things just where, yeah. But it kept me entertained, and I do want to watch them. Like, they're setting it up for a next one. I would watch it. As far as like as far as like the visually, it was a little too much depth of field, man. I mean, like, no, not enough. Depth of field. It was almost like, I mean, it was weird. It felt like a dream sequence from like the depth of field and stuff like that, but it was like almost like a dreamy nightmare because like the zombies. Oh yeah, so like the zombies, they have your typical zombies, right? But I like what they did. They made alpha zombies, which is basically so like the first zombie it looked like some kind of experiment that happened, a military experiment, and he got loose. But anybody that was like bitten by that alpha specific, like the first one, had more cognizant. It wasn't like a brain dead zombie. Like, they thought they were stronger, faster. They're almost like superhuman, and they're smart. Which was, I kind of like that idea. But anybody else that was bitten by like one of like the other zombies, only if you only got those special zombie powers if you're bitten by the first zombie, the alpha, which was interesting. They had this whole like community in there, and the one of the characters put it perfectly where it's like, oh yeah, no, they're not trapped. This isn't their prison. This is their kingdom. I was like, oh shit! Like they built a civilization within those walls that they built, which was cool. Anyways, so it was interesting. It was another thing that I was like mixed reviews. I think I don't know. I'm just indifferent with a lot of shit. There's things that I like about certain things, and some things I can't stand. This is a perfect movie for that. I loved it and I hate it. No, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it either. But watch it. All right, I think that's it. I need to finish my coffee. Oh, the reason why I'm doing this so like earlier than usual is that I have to do the fucking laundry. There's nothing I hate more than, well, I know there's plenty of things I hate more than doing laundry, but I don't know. Anyways. All right, you guys have a good week. Have a good weekend. And be safe. Have fun. Remember everything in moderation. Even moderation. So yeah, I'm going to end it. I'm tired. Bye.